All right, good afternoon, everybody, Congress. And we would call on Speaker Johnson to bring that bill to the floor so we can have a debate and a vote, and the House could be on record expressing its views on this topic. I'm not under any illusion that the Speaker will do that. He has demonstrated that he is reluctant to bring anything to the floor that is not blessed by the White House. But again, we would ask on behalf of not just Democrats but also Republicans for him to do that. This weekend, it's my view that the President launched an illegal and unauthorized attack on Venezuela. We now know that American troops were shot and injured in that attack. We didn't find out until days later. Nobody in Congress was notified before the strike happened or even in the immediate aftermath. Now we know that oil executives were briefed before the Gang of Eight. This isn't about drugs. The administration hardly even mentions that excuse anymore. This isn't about democracy or human rights. They have no plan here. They basically replace one dictator with another. This is about oil. This is about lining the pockets of big oil CEOs at the expense of the people of Venezuela. I mean, for God's sake, and I think the American people, quite frankly, are tired of old men like Donald Trump dreaming up costly new endless wars with no clearly defined mission, wars that undermine our standing in the world, and wars that only serve to enrich those at the top and massage Donald Trump's ego. Maduro.
What we've seen in this military intervention in Venezuela is that it has left us with uncertainty, with instability, with insecurity. And so it is now up to us in the United States Congress to finally act with tenacity, to play our part, and to pass this War Powers Resolution that prevents boots on the ground in Venezuela. Look, I get that the president wants these spheres of influence, but we also know that the president in this country wants his own sphere of governance. This president wants to do whatever he wants without Congress. That's why this War Powers Resolution is so important. Yes, to prevent.
American blood and treasure has already been spilled and spent in Venezuela without any consultation with the American people, without any case being made, and again, following in lie after lie. I think, and I say,
as a 3-time combat veteran, I get pretty damn hot when a 5-time draft dodger like Donald Trump and soft-handed elites like Stephen Miller bang the war drums in Washington, D.C. and talk about sending our troops on the ground and how tough they're going to be. Because what I learned years ago as a ranger and a paratrooper is that when the elites here bang the war drums and pound their chest, it's not them or their kids that they're talking about.